I won't look back.
Welcome back to my channel in my tack room. Today we're going to be taking our horses to a friend's covered arena and we're going to be doing some riding, and doing this video was like a really last minute idea, so we're going to be loading our horses up in like 5 minutes. Dad's just started the truck up, but he still has to hook up, so I got some time here to make some clips and to try to actually make this into a video. So me and Sunshine are going to be wearing our pink saddle pad today, and I just have all Sunshine stuff, and then I also packed a water bucket with some brushes, and Owen's going to be coming, so he's got all of his stuff ready. And we came down like a half an hour earlier and got our horses all brushed, so they're down there, they're ready to go nice and clean. And Dad will be down here like any second. I hear the truck, and we'll load our horses up. There they come. Come on, darling. Come on. Good girl. Such a good girl. Where's the clip?
Oh, right there.
Oh, there it is. Good girl, Sunshine. Your turn, Sienna. Bootsy, you're in charge while we're gone. You keep everything under control, okay? Yes, you're a good boy. I get the rest of my stuff. Hopefully I can carry it all. Ugh. Perfect. Oh no, I need my gloves too. I can't forget these. Dropping things. Okay, that should be everything. Okay, I believe we have everything. Saddle, girth, pad, bridle, helmets, gloves, boots, bucket. Okay, let's go. Here we go, ponies! Sunshine, Sienna. Is that his mom? Yeah, that's the mom.
Mm-hmm. She's decent dusty out of here, muddy.
He's so mean.
Oh, look at Dusty's beautiful.
Yeah, he's not as dirty as he was the other day.
They know Sunshine, Sienna are back there. Hello everyone, this is editing voiceover Maya. So I'm going to be talking throughout these clips, explaining what we're doing so they're not boring. So right here, Owen is yielding Sienna's hindquarters and she's doing extremely good. Yeah, they haven't done this in a while, but Sienna like really did good with this. And here I'm yielding Sunshine's hindquarters, and I'm kind of just trying to get her to do a small step because this is harder for us to do. Yeah, it's just a little more difficult. She likes to just walk a circle, but I'm learning that if I hold my hand, like the hand with the lead rope up by her eye, it really helps to keep her from walking a circle. See, like right here, I had to put my hand up and it really helped her. So I'm still learning how to do this, and she does good when I do it right, but I'm still learning how to do it right. And see there, she's just walking a circle. So here Sienna's doing her haunch turn, and the goal is for the back foot to be still and their front feet to cross over, so they pivot on their back foot. So here Sunshine's going to do it. Her white back foot is going to be still, and she'll just kind of pivot around. Her front feet will cross over a little bit. So this was really good. I was really proud of her. She did that really nicely. And now I'm lunging Sunshine, so I just started out with trotting her and getting her warmed up, and she's really good at lunging at home. We actually do it quite often, but since we were in this new place with all these new horses around, she was pretty excited, and we were trying to do rollbacks, and you'll see they weren't the prettiest, but I wasn't able to practice those at home because we have all mud here and it wouldn't be safe to do those in the mud, especially she gets going pretty fast and stuff, and I wouldn't want her to slip or anything. So, and we are also practicing when she canters on the lunge line. Sometimes she picks up the canter where she's cantering with one lead in the front and then cantering with the opposite lead in the back, and it's really unbalanced. So Sarah was showing me how to like recognize that and how I have to break her down back to a trot and get her to pick it up again correctly, because we don't want her to start picking that up like that, because that's not how you want her to do it. So we worked on that, and you'll see here shortly we'll do a few rollbacks, and I keep getting tangled up in the ropes, and she was also pretty excited, so it was a little more challenging, but we're actually pretty good at this, but I just didn't do very good on it this day. And as you can see, I'm going to turn her here, and this obviously did not go very good. She kind of just kept going the other way, and I needed to shorten my rope, and I got all tangled in my ropes, and yeah, so that just wasn't the greatest, but it's all right. I just got to practice rope management a little better. But here, this was a good little rollback. That actually went really good because I didn't get tangled in my ropes and I was in front of her shoulder correctly, and I just did it right. When I do it right, she does it right. Then after groundwork, I got on her and got her warmed up, and we did this little pattern here with these cones. It was kind of like a little weave pattern through the cones, and we were practicing bending her around the cones. Like right here, we did a really nice little circle. Sunshine bends really good, so this was actually pretty fun, and we were just practicing bending her and me moving my body, like using my body to bend her in the circle and not the reins so much. So here we're kind of trying to do like a leg yield. So we had like 2 good steps here that weren't too bad. So that was actually pretty good. They're not perfect, but like we're just starting, so you can't expect perfect. But right here we had a couple really good steps, but then coming back this way, her butt fell way behind. So here we're doing a little trot around the arena, and this is actually really pretty. When I was riding it, it felt kind of fast, but it actually does not look too bad at all. And I was practicing trying to sit back more because I have this horrible habit. I love to lean forward when I ride. I don't know, it's just so comfortable there, and it just feels so nice when I'm forward. But for dressage, you can't be leaning forward. I need to get used to sitting back, leaning back a little bit when I ride. That way I'm riding her hind end, and I'm not riding up on her shoulders. And actually, I don't think riding on their shoulders is good anytime. So I just need to get used to sitting back more, and yeah, because I like leaning forward, and that's not a good habit, especially for dressage, because like we've all seen the dressage riders at the Olympics, they're always leaning back so much, and it looks so nice. So I gotta get used to that. It's actually been kind of hard, but I'm gonna get used to it.
Sit up straight, get off her front end. There you go. So now. There. Stop and tell her she's a superstar.
Good girl.
You had some really stinking nice steps.
Good girl. And here I'm going to try to yield her hindquarters while I'm on her. So I do it by turning my shoulders and reaching back with my leg and pushing her butt around. And so this has been a bit of a challenge. So every time I do it, she just thinks I want her to side pass. But at the end here, she did figure it out, and she did a nice she moved her butt over nicely. And we were doing it by the fence here just to help her so she doesn't walk forward. And this is definitely our harder side. And here she was just thinking side pass, but then she figured it out and did a nice little turn, which was good. I'm still learning it. That's the big thing. I'm still learning how to cue it properly. And when I do, she does it perfectly. Here we're just trotting a little circle, getting ready to go into the canter. And she picks up the canter. She kind of throws her head up a little bit, but that's actually not too bad. That's a big improvement for Sunshine. Like, she didn't bolt off into the canter. She actually picked it up real nice. She got the correct lead. I am really happy with this. I mean, it gets a little fast right here, but that is not too bad at all. Yeah, that was good. I mean, right here she does a little thing with her head, but as long as I keep my hands down, she usually stops at after a little trotting, and she's getting a lot better. And here we just break to the walk and get her calmed down, but that was actually really good. This is right after we cantered, so we just walked a little bit, and we're going to trot some circles down here in this corner. So that was actually a really good walk to trot transition. I'm really happy with that. And we're just trotting some circles just to get her calmed down, and she's kind of playing with her head there a little bit, but she usually stops within a couple circles as long as I keep my hands down and stuff. And she's doing way better than she used to. Like, she used to be like really excited after a canter, and she still gets excited, but it's not near as bad, and she's getting a lot better. So this is Owen and Sienna riding, and I'm not exactly sure what exercise they're doing, but it looks like they're just practicing bending around the cones, kind of like what me and Sunshine were doing. So Sienna's doing a nice little bend, and you'll see me walking around the background. I took my saddle off and was riding bareback so I could get used to sitting back, because the jumping saddle kind of positions me forward for jumping, but I need to get used to positioning myself back so I can do that a little easier when I'm riding bareback. Right here, it looks like they set up a big circle with the cones, and I think Sienna's walking the circle, and he's trying to keep her bent in a nice C shape or whatever the whole way around the circle, and that's actually really hard to do, and Sienna's doing really good. So they just did a lot of practicing circles and bending and getting Owen to like use his body so she makes a nice circle.
Alright, so we're back from our lesson now. Like, we've tried to do this like 3 times, and every time I just started giggling because Owen's making funny faces behind the camera, but it's fine. So I just want to say that this video's over, so bye guys.